So the first individual that's going to speak tonight is a 76 grad. He's a 3-year football letterman as a senior, and he was the Cadet Wing Open Heavyweight Boxing Champion. Went on to be a command pilot in the old Strategic Air Command. You were born in the last 30 or 40 years, you might want to Google that. Finished his Air Force career as the 3rd USAFA athletic director that Jeff worked for. And after retiring from the Air Force, he went on to be the athletic director at both Utah State and Florida State University. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Colonel Retired Randy Spetman.
Thank you. What a great honor to be here tonight. It's the first retirement ceremony that I've been to that the retiree has given his farewell address before the rest of us spoke. But it is an incredible night, and so I'm most fortunate to get to be here. So, you know, Jeff came well before I did to the Academy, and he's been well after I left the Academy. And a lot of people say he's somewhat of a mystery of a person with what he does at the Academy. Because he quietly goes about everything he does, and he does everything he does to make everybody else look better. And it's incredible, and I'm so blessed to be a part of that. You know, when I got tasked, I didn't get tasked. But when I got honored to be here tonight to speak to you, I said, hey Jeff, I need some help of what you've done in your 37 years at the Academy. So he sent me some of his notes. And he said, here, Randy. Take anything you want out of here. And I was like, oh, holy crap. I'm a retired guy. I can't read, can't see. I've done that. So when I decided, you know, there's the top 10 list, well, I didn't want to speak that long, so I came up with the top 5 list. So I'm going to let you know what Jeff has really done here at the Academy. So here's my top 5 list. Jeff got Army, Navy, and Air Force to go together and develop a common candidate fitness assessment review, creating one candidate fitness test that was good for all the academies. Now you can imagine when there's 30,000 applicants to all the academies over the years, every year, what that has accomplished, and what a great savings that has been for the nation. That's the number 1. Number 2, from October 1996 to July of 1997, I personally picked Jeff to serve as the interim athletic director of programs while we waited for Brother Larry Ferris to come in and take over. For 9 months, we asked Jeff to do this job, this 3 simple tasks. Be the senior administrator for 23 NCAA programs. The Department of Head of Physical Education, to include candidate fitness, testing, and intramurals, oversee NCAA compliance, and our airlift and travel team offices, and serve as the manpower and personnel officer. Along with this, get this, go ahead and as the deputy athletic director, we want you to coach the water polo team. And just as a side thing, which in those years was ranked as high as number 6 in the nation, which is the highest ranking we've ever had. And while serving as that role, not only did he hold down the fort, but he revamped our $2 million Olympic sports travel budget to give more control to the coaches. Buckley was a little out of control, but we got him under that. The result was $500,000 a year savings, which increased cadet competitive opportunities. And that $500,000 a year savings was paramount in our move from Division II women's athletics to Division I, which is a great plus. Number 3. In a 4-year push during the 1990s to ingrain athletics as a mission pillar of the academy, Jeff initiated and gained respect for what was going to be the physical education average, the PEA. Just like the grade point average, you had to maintain a 2.0 proficiency to stay in school. He then, like the cumulative GPA, established a cumulative physical education average that if you didn't have a 2.0, you could not graduate. Next was the creation of the athletic director's list, and adding the athletic director's list as a requirement along with the dean list and the commandant's list to be on the superintendent's list. As Jeff has said, we got rid of the pencil necks and you had to be a part of the And finally, adding the cumulative PEA into the cadets' overall performance average, what your order of merit would be. And so it was incredible that it was an amazing legacy in his fingerprints that he left. In the 2000, after retiring from the Air Force and coaching in the 1999, Jeff was the lead for the Air Force headquarters directed manpower review of the athletic director's realm, which he justified 46 new manpower bills for the department. Since no deed goes unpunished, Air Force manpower rolled into a specifically challenged academy approved 46 plus billets. Unfortunately for manpower, I assigned Jeff to be the lead negotiator for this. The result, they departed 9 months later, only validating the 46 spots, but gave us 22 more spots. Incredible. Sequestration has taken a bite out of some of those manpower advances, but in the last 12 years, over $500,000 a year in contract salaries have been saved. That's over $6 million to the athletic department. Also in the 2000s, justified the funding for and then designed and oversaw the 7-phase, $84 million renovation of the cadet gym, modernizing the gym and creating a truly co-ed facility. And along with that, a $17 million cadet fitness center that is an elite personal fitness center of the nation. Since the 1990s, his fingerprints have not grown to be fingerprints, but footprints. And while doing all this also, we never let him get out of the coaching arena. And this being a water polo alumni weekend, we have members from the 1971 team here, the Academy's first NCAA water polo team, all the way to cadets who play on next year's 2018 team. They're all here this weekend to celebrate 5 decades of Air Force water polo. Woo! Yeah. A big part of all these decades. 23 of Jeff's 25 teams finished ranked in the top 20 nationally. 17 of those 25 teams finished in the top 15. And Jeff has coached all 5 of the top team ranked teams in the Air Force water polo history. In his 20 seasons in the Western Water Polo Association, Jeff led the Air Force into 11 conference championship games and winning the only 3 Western Water Polo championships in Air Force history. Jeff has coached Air Force to 5 of his 8 NCAA championship tournaments. He played with his brother Walt in the 6th NCAA tournament, and his brother Phil played in the 2 others. So Heidmous has been on all 8 of the 8 Air Force NCAA tournament teams. In 2002, Jeff was inducted into the United States Water Polo Hall of Fame, mostly for helping the college water polo expand outside of California. His Air Force teams accumulated more upset wins over top 10 California colleges than all other 22 non-California combined. 26 total upsets. And bringing additional prestige to the Academy in 2010, Jeff was elected to serve as the chairman of the NCAA Men's Water Polo Championships and Rules Committee. A great honor, Jeff. We owe so much to you, and Barb, and all your family for what you've done. And it's incredible. Nobody understands what you all miss. Oh, excuse me. Yes, sir. I hear you, sir. Yes, Mr. Trump. I hear you. You all, it's fake news. He's not retiring.